Hey all you dudes and dudettes, this is Val here with another Dungeon Hunter Champions video. In today's video, we are going to talk about Kiva, the water esper. Alright guys, so she is done. I kept my word. I knocked her out before the next Saturday stream. And I've been testing her, and she is great. I really like her. She is 100% able to replace Zinnia's stripping duties in SW10. She tanks great. And actually, the team is 100% that I use her with. We have zero issues. No one ever really gets close to dying. She's just all around super duper awesome. All right. So let's talk about her skills. You guys know the drill. You know how I do. Alright, first, the auto attack skill, Pummel. Punches enemies, damaging them. Each attack lowers the cooldown of Psychic Shield. Every 6 attack lowers attack. Now, this is the money right here, okay? We need this guy. For that reason, we went attack speed. Because if you look at this, there's no limitation like, oh, every 5 seconds or every 3 attacks as far as the cooldown reduction goes. Now, obviously, for the lowers attack, there is every 6 attack, but that still can be affected by attack speed. So that is why we went attacks this right here. And you'll see when we get the Psychic Shield why this was important. Okay, on to her first active ability, Kinetic Punch. Fires her fist in a direction, which causes an explosion on the first enemy it strikes. Slows the enemy and damages all nearby enemies. If the enemy already had the slow debuff, it stuns the enemy instead. Now this can be recast within a short period of time. So, we've got a stun, and we've got an AoE, and we've got a slow. But you got a slow to get the stun. So, this would actually make Adept valid. I mean, anything really makes Adept valid, right? Using more skills is always a good thing. But it'd actually be really good in this case. But I'm not looking to stun or to slow, or for her really to be a damage dealer, to be quite honest with you. So that's why I didn't go with Adept. Now, let's move on to the second active skill, Psychic Shield. Now, this is the one that Pummel lowers the cooldown on. So let's hop back over there. Psychic Shield generates a shield of psychokinetic energy, gaining a shield. The field zaps nearby enemies randomly. Each zap damages and removes 1 buff from the enemy. Bonus damage and shield amount based on max HP. This is the money. This is why she is a much better stripper than Zinnia. Because the faster you use this, the lower the cooldown of this, and the more buffs that you're going to get removed. So even though this is her shield on one go, it removes around 4. So you get 4 zaps on that, and Widow Boss only has 2 buffs. So she works with no problems. And you got 2 backup goes just in case one of your strips gets resisted. So this is just money. Plus you got the shield for survivability. This is just really good. For this reason, we went rapid. We're banking on this happening all the time. We're getting our lowers attack. And then we come over here and we're like, bam, here comes our shield. Here comes our debuff removal. And quite honestly, the lightning looks freaking awesome. I mean, it just looks great. I love the graphics in this game. The developers did a really good job. And this is one of those abilities that just looks cool. I mean, she gets this little shield, and then you see it's just awesome. You'll see when we do a test here. Alright, now let's move on to her third active, Suppression Pulse. Releases a burst of negative psychic energy, damages and silences nearby enemies. Now this is also good in PvP, but it has a very long cooldown. You know, for PvP, you really want your match over in less than 36 seconds. So typically she's only going to get this off once. And then you have your bonus damage based on accuracy. Lastly, her synergy trait is max HP to all allied champions. Alright, so again, our build here, we're going to go at rapid to make this happen more, which lowers the cooldown of this, which makes this happen more, and which also strips the buffs. This is so efficient, you'll very rarely actually see her shield or invulnerability up. I mean, I swear the icon just instantly appears and disappears. That is how great she is at stripping. So if you're looking for a replacement stripper, she really does a good job. Now let's take a look at stats. Now that we know the build we want. So here I went with 45k HP. This is actually not even close to where I want it. I want a lot more HP. I really would like her to have around 60k, but her base HP really makes that a little difficult. But that's okay. I'll figure it out. I wanted also over 1k defense. I didn't get it. I got my minimum, which was 800. So I'm almost at 900 here. Didn't really focus on crit or attack. We did focus on attack speed. We got +1 second there. Didn't focus on crit damage, and we're at 100% accuracy. That's just because I want to make sure the strip happens. Now, recently, there was a discussion between myself and someone in a Discord chat where I actually incorrectly understood how this works. So I came up with a few wrong ones. I was wrong by a mile, like literally by a mile. I really was off on how accuracy worked. And actually the person I talked with got frustrated, and finally after the second time I tried to get what he was saying, basically gave up. I was like, no, don't give up. I need to understand. I need to understand. I need to relay this to people. So he tried, but in the end, my buddy, my man, Nonstop Tilted basically says no one knows really how accuracy works. So until we do know 100% for sure, I'm going to keep getting 100% accuracy. I mean, there's going to be people that says it just doesn't make any sense. You could pick up other stats if you just go to 60. But here's the thing. I've tested 60. You guys have seen me test 60%. And I strip a lot less. I land debuffs a lot less with 100%. I'm always happy, typically. So I'm going to keep building 100%. That's just how it's going to be. Now, let's take a look at the gear. As you can see, I went Rapid Sturdy. I also went attack speed, HP, accuracy. Now, the reason why we went accuracy and sturdy here is because with just this one bracer, we got 100% accuracy. Because we got 64 here, and then we got 25% for sending her, and then we have the 13% here. So I actually have 2 more points than I need, but that's okay. That's okay. These 2 pieces is just all we needed. I know I said the bracers, I'm sorry. These 2 pieces was really all we needed. And as usual, I did +15 to chest for the extra HP, because extra HP is just always a good thing. Always, always. The subs I was looking for was max HP, defense, and flat HP. Because I didn't need accuracy, I still was able to pick up some. I got 20% here, 11% HP here. We got 6 here, 12% defense. And then here, this one, I just couldn't find a really good glove, so we had to settle for the 19% attack, which doesn't help this build at all. We're not really looking to do deeps on it. Okay, now this build they recommend here is also perfectly valid. So even if you do get your attack speed subs going with the vital set, you still aren't going to get the 25% bonus. So right now, 5-star shoulders are 39%. So plus that 25% bonus, we're looking at 64%. So you would have to find a way to get 64% in subs, or get the 39% here and get 25% in subs if you decide not to go with attack speed and you do want to go the vital precision build. Now, if you do go vital precision, don't lock yourself into precision. If you get enough substats in these for accuracy, then go with something else. You know, go with a different 2-piece. Go with sturdy. Go with another vital. Because while they're making this recommendation, is it makes it easier for you to hit the accuracy you're looking for if you're already picking up 20% here. So what you have to consider is that, all right, I've already picked it up, so what 2-piece can I go with? And in my recommendation, I would go with another vital piece or sturdy or whatever you may have. Warding, keen. As long as you hit your stat goals, it don't matter what set you have. All right, so enough talking about her stats and what she looks like. Let's see her in practice. Now, because she is water, we can bring her into ED10. I know I very rarely show ED10, but let's do it. We actually don't need a stripper there, and I haven't tested her in ED10, so this could completely backfire on me, and she'll be horrible. But let's see. All right, let's get into the meat and potatoes. We already got her targeted, so we can see what she's doing. Damage really isn't going to be that impressive, to be honest with you. There's that shield that looks super cool. You see the little lightning come off of it? That just looks great. She's getting feared so much we're not getting enough chance to get in some attacks here. There we go. I really like that shield graphic. I know it seems crazy. And then there's Dr. Synapse, which we've already taken a look at. That guy is also a workhorse. I like bringing him. I'm going to be working on gearing him up a little better and 6-starring him. With this event, I might give it a go. Speaking of that, the reason why Kiva is max 5-star instead of 6 is because I really want to show her at her best. If I 6-starred her, it would have been likely I wouldn't have had her ready for the Saturday stream, where I really want to use her a lot, kind of showcase her. And a lot of the monsters that I have reviewed, I want to use on that stream. So I decided to leave her at 5-star and do the review like I normally do. But she will be 6-starred. I already have all the fodder. And as soon as I'm done making this video, I will go ahead and 6-star her and start leveling. I really wish you could zoom in, you know, like on a closer to a unit, just see her walk around, just enjoy the great graphics that Gameloft has created. You know what I forgot though, guys? You see the critical mistake I made in not having tested this comp before I showed you. That critical mistake is I don't have a dedicated healer. I do not. I just have Water AA and Monis. They're doing the best they can. I just noticed that. Wow. My mom used to say if it was a snake, it would have bit you. She's going to work. Things are looking great. And we've got under a 2-minute kill. This was a great, great comp. All right, so let's go ahead and we will take a look at the stats. So here's the stats as expected. I mean, it's really not that impressive, right? We weren't expecting big hills. We weren't expecting big DPS. We're expecting her to live and strip. And she did that. She did that. And we did this with no dedicated healer. We did almost lose Monis. We had an attack buffer. You can see the DPS. Everything went good. I'm happy with it. Even Monis lived, so I'm sure he's happy. All right. So now let's get out of here and let's jump into SW10. All right. Now here we are. Here we go. Round 2. Fight. All right. So as you can see, she is going to work. She's got her shield up. She's zapping people. You know, we could call her Zap. We could do that. But you know the good news about getting her is I was able to get a full water SW10 team, which is awesome. Just straight up awesome. I mean, I'm happy about that. Everyone is getting bonus damage. Everyone's happy. Everyone's taking less damage. It's a water party down there. Party. Water party. Hey. Party. And they're having a good time. All this fire. It's like, woo. Let the Russian waters. I was not involved in the campaign shenanigans. I meant rushing waters. Let the rushing waters go. Yeah. You know, the funny part about that, that's my, that sound you just heard is my news notifications. And funny enough, it was about the investigation. Hilarious. Now watch this. Bam. You see that? Gone. As soon as that shield came up, gone. That's how fast this happens. Sometimes you won't even see the buff icon, but you'll see the shield graphic go in front of the boss, and then when she drops her hands, it's just the shield never happens. Boom. Look at that. Up, down, instantly, almost. Like, she just is a crazy good stripper. And like I said, this team has yet to fail me. Like, not once. Look at that. See, there it was right there. You see how it showed the graphic? But then you don't get nothing happens. It just goes away. So there you go. That is the run in SW10. Here are the stats. Here's how everybody made out on this run. You see her here. Again, we weren't worried about any of this nonsense with her. She lived, she lived. That's all we cared about. And her main job, stripping and being available to hit stuff and electrocute stuff, she did it successfully. All right, so since we have all the fodder we need, we're gonna go ahead and we'll 6-star her on this video here so we can start leveling and have her somewhat ready for Saturday. if she's a little lower, that won't bother me at all. Hopefully it won't bother you. But I did save some, just some non-ascended Esper fodder, so she can get a couple of skill points when we do it. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we need 24-star fodder, which I believe I have. Let's count it up just to be sure. Now, you may be asking, why are you 6-starring her? She does just fine. Most content can be done with max 5-star units. But keep in mind, Gameloft did say for the co-op boss, you will have to pick and choose roles. So healer, support, DPS. Well, if I 6-star her, I will have a 6-star water DPS that I can use either on the water or on the fire boss. So I would give my team that I'm with more options and more things we can do instead of just saying, well, everyone all we have is max 5-star. I guess, you know, legend and nightmare difficulty are out. So keep that in mind with these units, guys. The days are quickly fading, if not already gone, and where a 5-star can do everything you need it to do. Let's count up. We need 20 of these, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We are definitely ready to go. My math did not fail me. Okay, through the magic of editing, we are now ready to go. Let's find our Kiva. And actually, I remember from my previous video, it just came to me now. Kiva, the dog or the dude the animal dude in Naruto. That's where that name was looking familiar from. So here we go. Here's all our 5-star fodder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll pick up 3 skill ups. I'm not really particular as to where they go. There we are. 6-star. So we got 1 into Pummel, Psychic Shield, and Kinetic Punch. Didn't really need the Kinetic Punch, but that's okay. That is okay. There we are. That's going to be video. I'm going to now start leveling her, getting her to max 60. I'm pretty low in gems now, like critically low. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll build it up. We'll build it up. But there's the video on Kiva, guys. As usual, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And all you dudes and dudettes out there, stay frosty.